Good afternoon, class. Our topic for today is Introduction to Personal Development. At dahil dyan, at the end of the lesson, the student should be able to explain the knowing oneself can make a person accept his or her strength and limitation and deal with others. Next is create a reflection that contains a memorable experiences that consider a special moment in life. Lastly is appreciate the importance of knowing oneself and understanding others. And as we talk about personal development, first thing is that we should know about ourselves. This time we will talk about self. Self is defined as the individuality of a person which is the subject of learning experience. At the point of our lives, it is necessary na kilala natin yung sarili natin, kung ano yung purpose natin sa buhay at bakit tayo na bubuhay. Aware ba kayo sa mga strengths and weaknesses ninyo? It is important for us to have a better understanding of ourselves and as well as on how we can take action on to day-to-day living. Additionally, having weaknesses is not a bad thing dahil isa ito sa pwedeng maging dahilan para malaman natin kung ano ba dapat yung kailangan natin i-improve sa ating sarili. Let us now proceed to Ingham and Loof's Johari window diagram. Johari window model is a four-quadrant grid which was developed by American psychologists Joseph Loof and Harry Ingham in 1995 at the University of California, Los Angeles. Sa diagram na ito, we have four quadrants. Ito ay ang open self, blind self, hidden self, unknown self. When we say open area, dito papasok yung alam mo sa sarili mo at alam din ng ibang tao. Halimbawa, isa dito yung characteristic traits mo na pagiging mataray. Alam mo sa sarili mo na mataray ka at alam din ito ng ibang tao. In terms of blind area naman or blind self, it represents about the things that you weren't aware of but it is known by other people. Halimbawa dito yung pagiging mataray mo na alam na ibang tao pero hindi ka naman aware. May ganun kasi ng mga tao na sinasabi, hindi naman kasi ako mataray, yun ba napapansin niyo sa akin? Yun ang blind self. While the hidden area, it represents the things that you should know about yourself but others don't. Katulad ng pagiging mataray mo, hindi ito alam ng ibang tao. Kumbaga, sa isip ka lang nagtataray. And lastly, the unknown area or the unknown self, which represent the things that is unknown to you and unknown to others. Dito papasok yung hindi mo alam na may characteristic traits kang ganon at hindi din alam ito ng ibang tao. Bakit nga ba mahalaga na pag-aralan itong window diagram na ito? Sapagkat importante ito para maging susi sa ating pagkamit ng self-awareness at malalaman natin kung paano ba mag-develop ng healthy relationship with other people. And also, it will help us to understand the differences on how we can see ourselves and how others sees us. So, let us now move on to the things on how we can get to know ourselves. When we say introspection, self-analysis, it is a way of asking ourselves different questions. Introspection and self-analysis in a simple word is a self-examination wherein you have to analyze yourself, looking at your own personality and actions and consider your own motivation. The second is keep self-reflective journal. In a self-reflective journal, you can write down everything that happens to you. Now, we have the positive self-reflection at negative self-reflection na kung saan ang positive self-reflection ay tumutukoy sa ating strength to motivate ourselves, while the negative self-reflection naman is about the weaknesses na kailangan natin ng acceptance in order for us to grow. Additionally, kapag may journal ka, you can look back on the important things or learnings that happen in your life. Third one is be self-aware. Of course, we need to be self-aware because we are the one who can change the things that we are not good at. If we have the self-awareness, it will make us to have a better decision in life and can build a better connection sa ibang tao. And lastly, self-affirmation. Self-affirmation is we have the power to motivate ourselves in a certain thing. Meaning to say, self-affirmation means we are affirming our worthiness at binavalue natin yung sarili natin as an individual. Kung hindi ka pinapahalaga ng ibang tao, pahalagahan mo ang sarili mo. Let us proceed to personality. Personality means the set of behavior, feelings, thoughts, and motives. Our personality makes us unique from others. It helps us to develop a positive attitude in life. And for us to know more about our personality, it is a need that we should know more about ourselves. Let us now move on to 5 dimensions that describe one's personality, known as Big Five Factor model that was developed by Costa and McRae 1992. There are openness to experience. Sila yung mga taong curious sa mga interest sa mga bagay-bagay. Next is conscientiousness, which is they are the person na like na organize and plan ng mga bagay. Extraversion is yung mga taong sociable, talkative, while agreeableness, those are people na friendly, trusting. And the lastly is neuroticism, na sila yung mga taong always relaxed and comfortable kasama. May uugnay natin ito sa Myers-Briggs Type Indicator. Extraversion at introversion. Dito, kapag sinabing extrovert, sila yung mga taong gusto makipag-interact and outgoing silang tao. Pero kapag naman introvert, sila yung mga taong hindi masyadong nakikipag-interact sa ibang tao. Meaning, it depends on how a person channel his or her energy, depende sa kung paano sila mag-respond at makipag-communicate. While sensing and intuition, when we say a person has a personality of being sensing, they are the one who can come up with a situation whose they only hear and sees, and they are too practical. Kumbaga, nagde-decide sila on what they see and hear at hindi pinag-iisipan yung ginagawa. Meanwhile, if a person is intuitive, they think deeper and deeper and do only rely on what they see or hear, but they process information. Thinking and feeling. A person has a personality of being a thinker. They are the one who makes decision based on logic and analysis, while the feeling has the personality who come up with decision based on their feelings and beliefs. Feeling personality tends to be caring, compassionate, and warm, while judgment and perception, this one talks about if you have the personality of judgment, you are the person who manage life as planned and organized. Meanwhile, perception naman, those are the people who manage life depending on the situation. Sila yung mga taong go with the flow lang. If there are any questions regarding to our topic, pwede nyo akong i-message sa aking messenger account, Ransdana Diaz Santa, at re-replyan ko kayo. And I'm looking forward sa ating lesson 2. Sana may maintindihan kayo. Salamat!